What's up YouTube? It's CJ Games here, bringing you back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video on the channel. As you see, we're still trying to get King Games. We're going to be flicking through a few different decks today. We're going to start off with 2 or 3 duels with the Glad Beast deck, then go maybe to Silent Magician, just try and get the King Games before the end of the season's up. Okay, we're playing against someone from Brazil. And he's playing Ancient Gear deck with Crowler. We actually were playing with an Ancient Gear deck ourselves earlier in a different stream. So I might actually bring that into this stream as well. Later on if we need a bit more to try and get King of Games. Okay, we didn't get too bad of a start in Hanks. We did get one of our Gladiator Beasts. And then we get 3 of our Spell and Traps. So let's go set these 2 straight down, and I'm going to activate the Cosmic Cyclone straight away. Just easier to get rid of this Ancient Gear Castle straight off the bat, because you don't want him to be summoning out his Ancient Gear Golem or his Ancient Gear Beast. And then we will summon out our Gladiator Beast, and we'll put him in attack position. Just so if you want to summon out a creature that we can activate our Impermeable attack, and he won't be destroyed this turn. And it kind of also plays into the Floodgate Trap Hole, so if someone's a creature we can just Floodgate Trap Hole as well. Okay, so we're setting down a bit of a back row there for himself, so we're going to try and get rid of this as soon as possible. Okay, so he obviously didn't get any of his Ancient Gears this time because he only set a back row there. So we draw. We actually got another one of our Gladiator Beasts, so we're going to summon that straight out to the field. And even if he has like a wall disruption back there, it's better off to be just attack into it, because I want to try and get 2 of our Gladiator Bestiaries out to the field.
My monster attacks you directly.
So we obviously can activate something right now, but he didn't do it this turn. So we might wait until we're attacking with the carry here.
This isn't bad. I attack your life points directly.
No, we won't activate our trap right now. And is he going to activate his trap? No, he didn't wait. He actually took the damage. So he's obviously waiting for one of his Ancient Gear Beasts to come out of his deck. And yeah, we will activate these. We'll send these back to our deck and get our Beastry out. Just so we can start getting rid of the back row of his, because it is pretty annoying to have a full back row for your opponent. So we'll activate his effect. We'll try and we'll go for the middle one first, get rid of that, because that's usually where people put their best cards. Okay, something that you can activate right now. Isn't he going to activate it? No. So it was just actually a rare Metamorph, so that's not too bad. And we'll also put our Lucario back into the deck as well, and get our second Glad Beast Beastry out. I'm going to place him in attack position as well.
Retreat. I special summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
Okay, so I think I'm just going to go for the one that's nearest to his deck. And we won't activate our trap yet.
My turn's done.
Okay, so just surrender there. He obviously wasn't getting the good draws that he needed to kind of become King of Games. So hopefully just get a few more wins under our belt. I see we've kind of been yo-yoing a bit. We're getting a few wins, then kind of losing. So hopefully just keep the win streak up and get a good few wins under our belt. Okay, so we're against the Paradox Brothers, so it's probably going to be a 3-star demotion deck. This deck can handle that pretty well. Usually when they summon that out, I usually get the Fish Gal Beast, and that usually destroys them off the bat. Okay, we got a decent enough start in hand because we got 2 of our Glad Beasts and 2 face down traps in Mirror Wall and the Wall Disruption, which are pretty good. So I'm kind of wondering what kind of deck they're playing. I've seen a few people playing like a ninja version of a deck and a psychic deck. Okay, so they must be playing some kind of machine deck because they have a Sergeant Electrode here. So we draw, we get our enemy controller, and I actually think I'll activate that straight away and turn into the defense position and then attack him with my Glad Beast Mystery.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell.
So we are going to turn the Sergeant Electrode to defense position now. Set down our two face downs, and then summon out our Beast Tree to the attack position. Like, I do know that that could be like a Wall Disruption or an Econ or something like that face down, but better off kind of just attacking in now and making him play it. Because even if he doesn't play it, then we still get one of our stronger creatures out once he attacks.
I attack with my monster.
So first, it's kind of a win-win situation in attacking into this Sergeant Electrode. So he's thinking about he can activate that face down card now. Okay, so it's just a Mirror Wall. So he's saving the Sergeant Electrode. Well, I think I will get the Malmor, I think it is called. The fish Glad Beast out and just destroy the Sergeant Electrode off the bat, just so we can keep our back row not locked down at all. And we'll place him in defense position.
No retreat. My monster's effect activates.
So it was kind of a win-win situation for us there. We did make him activate his back row, and we also got rid of the Sergeant Electrode. So at the moment we are in a very good situation here. It looks like we're on our way to getting our first victory. Or sorry, second victory, sorry. So he didn't pay for the Mirror Wall there. I actually expected him. I thought he would actually pay for the Mirror Wall. Okay, so what's he going to do now? Okay, he's taking this time. He's thinking about it.
I won't let you make a fool out of me.
Is that all he's going to do? He's going to play anything else? Nope. Just ends his turn at that.
My turn. I draw.
So we draw. We're getting a permanent attack, which is pretty good. We'll place that down as well.
I set a card.
Then summon out a Beast Tree. I'm not sure. I don't think we should actually get the fusion monster out just yet. I think we should just attack into whatever he has of the space down here. We'll attack him with both of them because I want to get rid of Momamo.
My monster attacks.
Okay, that just allows him to draw cards. That's grand.
I activate my monster's effect.
So he's obviously trying to draw into some kind of card. So whatever his big boss of his deck is, he's trying to draw into it. So yeah, I'm going to send both of these Glad Beasts back to the deck and bring out the Licari and then the August Glad Beast, just so we can get those kind of big 2 attackers out there, just kind of put a bit more pressure onto him. Because once he kind of sees these big guys and the full back row here, he kind of, it just puts the pressure on super hard to him.
My monster's effect activates.
So yeah, we'll just play the Argus out as well.
I special summon a monster. I end my turn. Prepare yourself.
So with the Licari and the Augustus, we should have a pretty good time.
setting a card.
Is that what he's going to do? Maybe it's probably like an econ or maybe a windstorm or something like that, just to stall out a few more turns for himself. Okay, so he has a few options out for himself. He kind of is trying to stall out a couple of more turns. So he's just going to his turn there, and we're waiting for a response, so that kind of made me think that he might be just going to surrender. So we draw into an econ, but it's still kind of waiting for a response, so I'm not sure if this is going to be a disconnect, or is the game just kind of slowing down a little bit. Did he close his app? It's just drawn that badly. Wait and see. And there's the connection area. So we still get the win, so we'll take it. I assume he just kind of closed the deck. He wasn't getting the draws that he needed, and then we had him a lockdown, so we just kind of disconnected. It was, you know, we all get that. We get that bit salty when we play the game. We just disconnect. You know, I've done it a few times myself. When, you know, I just wasn't getting the draws. I was getting thick with the player. He was just kind of just beating me hands down, and then you just DC. It's fine. We all do it. And then we're against some guy from Brazil. And it's another Paradox Brothers deck. So see if this guy has any better luck against us this time.
Don't expect any mercy.
So assume it is probably going to be another 3-star emotion type deck.
Your trap duel. It's my turn.
Okay, so we got a pretty decent open hand. We got the impermeable attack, we got the water disruption, we got our Glad Beast Bistria, and then we got an enemy controller. So we're doing pretty well in that kind of sense. Because like I said, with the balance, you get the decent enough starting hand. Like nearly most of the time, like 90% of the time. So we draw. We get a second Beast Tree to our hand, so that's not too bad. We'll summon it out to the field and then place down our three spells and traps. Just so we get that bit of extra board control. So no matter what he has here in his back row or out here, we should be fine. Unless it's like a man-eater Brugger or Hain.
I've got this in the bag. I attack you with a monster.
Okay, he can't activate his back row. He's contemplating it right now. He doesn't do it. We were running to what's this? Petty of the Dark Clown. So you can summon another one from his hand. Does he have another one in his hand? I assume he does because he's just activated the effect.
Very well. I special summon a monster.
That's fine. We'll just end our turn here. We don't really mind. He's just kind of summoning this out. It's probably just to thin his deck.
My monster's effect activates.
So what I think I'm going to do is going to summon out the Augustus, yeah. And I'll place him in attack position just for that bit of extra bulk and attack.
Special summon a monster.
And we will activate its effect as well, which brings our Glad Beast onto the field and its effect activated. But it's only for a turn, so it goes back to the deck once our turn ends. But that will just help us get rid of his back row, so I don't mind that too much. So it actually just was a draining shield, so it's actually pretty good that we got rid of that, because if he's playing a 3-star emotion deck, we don't want him to be gaining any more of his life points back. Okay, so I wonder what he's going to play now, because I'm not really familiar with this like deck type. Playing with these clowns. Maybe it's some kind of spellcaster type deck. I'm not too sure. So just gonna set another monster face down. And is he gonna play anything into his back row? Or is he just gonna end his turn there? So I think this will be our third win, so if we win this duel, then the next one will be our King of Games match. And hopefully we will get that on this stream right now. So we got a beast 3 into our hands, so it's not too bad. We'll use that to attack into one of his face down cards as well.
Watch this. I summon a monster in attack position. Battle time.
So we'll use him to attack into his clown, because you know we can definitely get over that.
I attack you with a monster.
I'll wait for a response. This is another guy I assume is going to probably disconnect.
I attack with my monster.
Okay, so we just got rid of all three of his clowns. I don't know if he's just kind of stalling the game out a bit more. We will put our Beast Tree back into the deck and we'll get the Lucari out. Just so we get that extra bit of stronger bulk in attack. Because you will be going up to a 2100 attack creature.
I special summon a monster.
We'll leave our Augustus out in the field because we don't want him to be sent back
My turn.
just yet.
Prepare yourself.
Because as you see, the field's empty, so there's no point bringing our Beast Tree back out. And our Mammo will just end up destroying itself. Okay, so what is he planning right now? I absolutely love the art design on these Glad Beasts. Like, look at this. Like, what's that? Like an eagle with his claws coming out like wings, carrying his sword. Just actually, all the Glad Beast designs are like top notch. Look at this, like a rhinoceros with like fucking fire around it. Absolute flames. So he's going to activate his 3-star demotion. So he's going to bring out his big card. He puts in defense position. So I'm not sure what that could be. We'll attack into it, maybe. Who knows?
I draw. Battle time.
So what we'll do, we'll attack him with the Augustus because he has the higher level attack,
It's in the bag.
and we will not activate any effects
My monster.
of our drop cards. So this is just a Dark Magician. He was playing just a basic spell tosser deck,
It's in the bag. I attack your life points.
but we're waiting for a response. So it looks like he is just going to close the app and give us the win. Now we're going to leave the two guys out into the field because no point getting rid of them just yet, because the board, as you can see, is quite empty, so we won't get any benefits from sending out our Glad Beasts just yet.
My turn. I draw.
So they just draw there, and I assume because they've activated 3-star demotion already, they put out their Dark Magician. That's probably the best card in the deck, so I doubt they have anything else that could trouble us too much. I just expect them to surrender to us now. So then I believe that the next duel we will be playing will be for King of Games. So I'm pretty hyped for that. Once this guy gives the win. There we go, we got the win. Happy days, guys. I'm actually super hyped. I just want to get in now, get this win, get to King of Games. I actually think it's one more after this. I believe it's 5 wins, isn't it, to get to King of Games? But hopefully we get another 3-star demotion deck. That seems to be our lucky deck to play against on stream so far, because we got 2 wins and 2 from that. So playing someone from the United States, just JHKKK. And he's playing a Chaz deck. I don't know really what to expect from a Chaz deck. I don't know what kind of skills he actually gets, but be interesting. Be interesting. Okay, we're playing the Najama deck. Funny enough, we actually had an Najama stream earlier in the week, which went absolutely terrible. So hopefully this guy doesn't have better luck, but I do want to see our Jamas doing a bit of work in this metagame. So I assume that's just going to be maybe a Jama blue or something like that, just to get the rest of the Jamas to his hand. So what we'll do is we will place down our Wall of Disruption and an enemy controller and someone out beat street to the field. And attack into his face down. I assume it's going to be a Jam blue or just a normal Jama. And there it was your Jama blue, so he's trying to get the Jamas into hand. And then we just gotta hope that he doesn't have a polymerization in hand to get his Jama king out or a Jama knight. So it is just a Jama yellow, Jama green. So we kind of assume he has Jama black in hand, but we'll wait and see. Hopefully he doesn't have that polymerization. And yeah, we will send Beastry back into the deck and get the Augustus out. I believe out of all the Glabbies, he will have the highest defense. We'll have a quick check. Yeah, I think he'll have the highest defense because, as you know, with the Jama country, once the Jamas come into the field, attack and defense are swapped. Actually, I really should have placed him in defense position, but actually, it doesn't matter. Cause, yeah, cause we can get someone the our Beastry out here now and destroy his Jama country. I actually totally forgot about Augustus' special ability there, which came in super clutch. So this is looking really well for us so far, guys. Like without Jama country, like the Jama deck does not work. So he's going to activate the polymerization, so we had that in hand. So he's going to summon out the Jama king. So what he's going to do is going to lock down our 2 extra spaces, but it doesn't really matter because what I'm going to plan to do is just attack in with the August and then get the Malmo out to the field just to, or I could just econ it. I could econ it into attack position and happy days take it out. We have a few options. As long as it doesn't put down. Okay, Axe Defusion. Okay. So he probably realised what we could have done there, so he's just trying to get that bit of extra defense. Okay, so there's a plane of Jama Hurricane. Oh, that makes a lot more sense now. So that's pretty unfortunate for us, but as you see, the Jamas have no attack, so as long as we get a creature here. No, we just get no enemy controllers. So we'll just place down our 2 enemy controllers and hope they doesn't. We have 2 turns anyway, so we need to get a Jama country first and a polymerization to make any kind of damage last. So as long as he doesn't draw on a Jama country here, we won't take any damage. Yeah, so we obviously didn't get any card that he needed there, so we really need to draw one of our Glabbies here so we can attack into these Ojamas and finally get rid of them. There we go. We got our Glabby's Beastry now, so that's fine. And we'll attack straight into your Jama. We'll just go for the green. It doesn't really matter, does it? It's all the exact same. And then we will activate its effect, get the Lucari out of the deck, just to have that bit of extra attack. I don't think he's going to have anything that's too troubling for our deck. As I said, we just kind of recycle out these Glabbies every so often, and we should get over these easy peasy. Okay, so just going to end his turn there. And I assume he probably has another Jama King and probably a Jama Knight in the deck. So that is unfortunate first that he got another Ojama Country, but we do have our 2 econs to stop him from destroying our Lakari. And then next turn we can just beat over one of them and destroy his Ojama Country again. So unfortunately he has another Ojama Black in hand, so our Lakari will be destroyed this turn. I don't know if I just want to kind of take the damage. Take the 2000 damage. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let him attack with the two Ojamas. We'll take the damage and then hopefully draw into a monster. Like realistically, there's a lot of cards that we can draw into that would help. Like even a Wall of Disruption would help us. There's a good few. Like we have 2 turns to draw realistically. So yeah, we got our Glabby's Beastry. So we're summoned out to the field. It'll be what, 800 attack. So we'll have to switch one of the guys to defense position.
I summon a monster in attack position.
We'll activate our enemy controller. We'll switch one of the Ojama Blacks to defense position and attack over it.
I activate a quick play spell. Battle time. I've got this in the bag. I attack you with a monster.
And then I believe if we go into a carry, he should still get his attack boost, which should be enough to get over these Ojamas by himself. Or no, it'll only be 900. So we'll go to the Mamo and just destroy one straight off the bat.
Watch this. My monster's effect activates.
As long as he doesn't draw into another creature, we should be fine for another turn. Because we will just then switch the Ojama Yellow to defense position using the Econ.
Turns over, Sweet. It's my turn. I draw. You're not ready for this. Battle.
Okay, so we didn't draw into a creature, so what we're just going to do is switch the Ojama Yellow to defense position using the Econ. And then get rid of it next turn using the Mamo. Summon back out the Beastry and destroy the Ojama Country. So it actually was really clutch for us to wait that extra turn, take the damage, and then activate the Econs when we needed them the most. And perfect, we actually got a Draining Shield, which really helps out as well. We're switching to attack position, and as long as it's not Spirit Crew in one hand, even if it is, we still have an extra turn. As long as it doesn't draw another creature. So there you go, that's another Ojama gone, and we will send the Beastry back, or the Mamo back, so we get the Beastry out.
My monster's effect activates.
We're sending Beastry back out now. In attack position, because we're just gonna get rid of the Ojama Country, and he shouldn't have any creatures that can get over the 15 of the Beastry as well. In fairness, the Ojama deck actually put in a bit of work against us, which I'm actually pretty proud of because I love the Ojama deck. I wish to put a bit more extra support in the game for Ojamas. So he's going to end his turn there, so he obviously didn't draw anything that he needed. We get our Cyclone, we leave that in hand, we won't place it down just yet, and attack him with our Beastry. So we'll just attack straight in now, and we will activate the spec and get the Lakari out.
My monster's effect activates. Watch this. I special summon a monster.
Special summon him, he's up to his 2100. So there's definitely nothing that in that Ojama deck that can get over him. Okay, so he just surrendered to us there. So this next duel will be for King of Games. The hype is real, guys. It's been like what, 4 or 5 long streams to get to this point of King of Games, and we're going to get it right here, right now. So we're one duel away, guys, just one duel away from this King of Games. Get hyped, just get hyped. We're jumping straight into this now. Okay, so we're playing against someone from Brazil called Yugi. And he's actually playing Ancient Gear deck, so that's not too bad for us. We should be able to take care of this pretty easily. As you can see, yeah, when we gain a rank, we're up to King Games and win.
Watch closely, dweeb.
So as you see, he's playing the Ancient Gear deck. We didn't get too bad of a start in hand. So we just have to hope they even get a decent start to his hand. Okay, so what's he going to do now? So he plays Ancient Gear Knight, not too bad for us, we can still get over that.
My turn.
What we'll probably do is we will activate our permanent attack, attacking with our Beastry. Or we can just wait. No, we'll attack straight into him.
This is it. I summon a monster in attack position.
And we probably can't activate this on our first turn.
I set a card. Battle time.
No, we actually can't activate on the first turn, so we will have to wait. But hopefully he doesn't get any of his Ancient Gears out, so we can activate one of our traps to survive the next turn.
You need to study more. My turn. I draw. Step forward.
So unfortunately, it is someone like Ancient Gear Golem, which I'm pretty sure that's us done, guys. Because you won't be able to activate any of our traps. How much damage is it going to be doing? We can survive it, but barely. We don't have much that can get over his Ancient Gear Golem because we already have our Malmo in hand, so we won't be able to destroy it with that. Like, we will survive the turn, and our Beastry will survive, but
Check out my face down card. My trap activated.
I'm actually so fucking salty. I thought we got King Games there. I was all hyped, and then we had to just fucking brick super hard. I don't know anything that's in the deck that can survive it, so pretty sure it's going to chalk this up as a loss and then hopefully bounce back with a quick win so we get to go for King Games again soon.
I ain't worried. Ready for your next lesson? Attack!
Oh, actually, we can actually drain the shield, which is not too bad. We will take that just so we get a bit of extra health. We kind of stall out as soon as for as long as we can, but
My trap activates.
is there any real point?
Pathetic.
Suppose if we can stall out long enough, we could get our big beast out and possibly destroy his Ancient Gear Golem, but actually no, we can summon Argus out to the field and then Malmo and then destroy the Ancient Gear Golem straight off the bat. Okay, we got plays, guys, we got plays, don't worry. I have you, okay? I was feeling salty, I was feeling clouded, but it's all coming to me now, So we get the Malmo right to the field to replace it in defense position and destroy the Ancient Gear Golem.
My monster's effect activates.
It's okay, we got plays, we're still on to way to King of Games, we're still gonna get there. Might be going a roundabout way, but we're gonna get there. I always forget about Argus' special ability getting be able to summon someone from the hand.
I draw.
And it comes in clutch so often. It's always worthwhile putting one of them, I believe, in a Glabby's deck.
I set a card face down.
We'll still summon our beast out to the field.
Retreat.
And we will attack into the
Monster in attack position.
Ancient Gear Knight here, and hopefully he doesn't have too much in the back row. Maybe an Econ.
Battle time. This'll pack a wallop.
Realistically, I probably should have activated the Econ to turn to defense position, but we'll see what happens.
You think you're so smart.
Okay, so he just had an Econ of his own, so it's not too bad.
My face down card. I activate a quick play spell.
We're kind of better off letting him use up his Econs anyways this early on in the duel. Because I kind of feel like this is kind of got to go down to the wire. And making him use them so early on, it will come in clutch.
I am my turn. You need to study more. My turn. I draw.
Okay, we'll see what he kind of gets now. Hopefully he doesn't draw anything too serious.
Ancient Gear Soldier.
Okay, so just drew another Ancient Gear Soldier, which is not too bad. He will be able to attack over the Argus. There's nothing we can really do about that. We only have one Econ, and when it attacks, we won't be able to activate any spells.
Battle. You're done for. Attack.
So we kind of knew that was going to happen, so that's why Argus is going to send to the graveyard. We will Econ though the Ancient Gear Knight when it attacks in. Is he going to attack into us? He's probably definitely got another Econ back there, I'd say. Just by the way he played it down like that. And knowing the kind of Ancient Gear deck, because I was playing with it earlier, I was playing 3 Econs in that, so
It's my turn.
I assume he's probably running a similar build.
Draw.
We did get a second Glabbeast to our hand, so hopefully we'll be able to attack over one of these creatures this turn.
Watch this.
We'll summon it straight to the field, and we will activate our Econ.
Monster in attack position. I activate a face down card.
And we'll switch the Knight to the defense position so we can attack over it. The reason for that is so if we attack over this, we can still attack over the Ancient Gear Soldier afterwards as well. So we'll enter the battle phase now.
Battle time.
And I do expect him to have something to kind of stop us doing this.
Your attacks.
So we can activate the trap. He's going to activate it now. No, he doesn't. He waits. We will attack with a second Glabbeast, even though he does have something back here.
Wallop. I attack you with a monster. You think you're so smart.
Okay, so it is a rare Metamorph, which is pretty unfortunate. But we still have some plays.
You ain't won yet.
What we'll do is we will place this back into the deck and get Malmo out and destroy it off the bat. We'll just place him in defense position just in case he gets another creature out that could get over us.
Special summon a monster.
It's actually pretty hyped, this duel coming into, like, if we get King Games off this duel, it'd be well deserved, because we are putting in nothing but the finest to work.
My turn. Private lesson. My turn.
Like, it's going down to the wire. We're both still on 4,000 attack. You know, we're both losing monsters left, right, and center.
World to get matched up with me.
It's actually really good run into King of Games. I'll be proud to get King of Games off this duel if we win it. Because sometimes you get those cheap victories to get King of Games, but like... Okay, so he sets the card, he doesn't have a creature, so this is looking really good for us. Will be perfect now if we do get another card? Yes. That's exactly what we wanted, because we need 2 creature cards. We're attacking with both of them. I won't put our fusion out just yet, just because we need kind of just that bit more board control. And having the 2 creatures on the field will give us that bit of extra board control.
I've got this.
We'll attack with our Mammo first.
My
He's not going to activate any of his back row, and then we'll attack with the BCG now.
I attack your life points directly.
Okay, that's great. So he's down to 1700 now. His back row, we can't activate anything, so it kind of makes me think that it might be just rare metamorphs. So what we will do is we'll summon out one of our BCGs right now. I'll put in an attack position.
No retreat. My monster's effect activates.
And we'll destroy this face down right here. Okay, so it was a soul exchange, so it's actually pretty good that we got rid of that. Just in case he does get like an ancient gear beast to his hand. And we'll summon out one of our Lucaris to the field in attack position. Just so he gets the boost and we have that 2100 attack creature just in case he summons another ancient gear knight so we can get over it.
My turn. I draw. I won't let you make a fool out of me.
Okay, so surrendered.
How can this delay?
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Got King of Games on stream, finally. Oh, I'm so fucking happy. There's been like 4 streams of trying to get King of Games, and we finally did it with the... Oh, we finally did it with the Glabbeast deck. I thought we were going to do it yesterday with the Magna Warrior deck, but it took us to get Glabbeast to get to King of Games. I am so hyped right now, guys. Oh, so happy. Oh, yes. King of Games. I think for the fun of it in King of Games, I might just play one more duel with is this a... No, it's a beast deck. I'm kind of working on the beast deck, trying to see what it's see if trying to make it work. No, where's the Magna Warrior deck? Here's the Magna Warrior deck. We'll play one game with the Magna Warrior deck because it's the one that kind of put in the most work throughout all the streams that we had, and you know, it deserves to be in King Games. So we're gonna have one quick duel with it in King Games. Okay, so we're playing against the Lexus deck, so it's most likely going to be a Cyber Angel deck, so we'll see how it goes. We don't know how, we really don't know how this is going to work out for the Magna Warrior deck. It's not too great of a starting hand, so we will just restart this.
Mercy from me. Step right up to get smacked down.
Okay, that's not too bad of a starting hand now, because we do get the Delta Magna Warrior. Okay, she's just playing a Fire King deck, so he'll probably have the Sacred Phoenix as well, like that. So I don't know how much of a... Yeah, see, there's the Sacred Phoenix, so we shouldn't really put that much of a kind of backboard down. Okay, she's just going to summon out her Fire King out the field and end our turn. So we didn't get too bad of a starting hand, so what we will do is we'll just summon out the Delta the Magna Warrior so we can start getting some of the Magna Warriors into the graveyard and get our Valkyrie the Magna Warrior out. And we will go for after the Magna Warrior. We'll send that to the graveyard, and so you're not sure what kind of back row we should put out because you will be getting his Phoenix the next turn. I might just place an Econ, that's it, and then kind of leave the rest of the back row, kind of see what we get.
You ready? It's my turn. I draw. I activate my monster's effect.
Okay, so I don't think the Magna Warrior deck is going to do too well up here in King of Games, but sure, look, we're having a bit of fun. We finally got to King of Games, so might as well just kind of play with these fun decks up here anyways for a little bit.
I special summon a monster.
predictable. Check out my face down card.
So he's going to try and destroy our creature. So we're just going to
Quick place.
destroy it ourselves and take her sacred phoenix for our own. Just so it gives that bit of extra protection just for another turn. Okay, the game's after freezing. Come on, what's wrong, guys? I don't know, I think the app on Steam has been pretty buggy today. Come on, what's wrong?
My hand.
Okay, it's just activating a spell.
Activate a quick play spell.
That's not too bad for us. We still kind of survived the turn because we do get the Phoenix here just to protect us for this turn. And then hopefully we get I don't know what we're looking for because Phoenix deck pretty much shits on this Magna Warrior deck. Because Magna Warrior is all about kind of waiting until you get the right cards. You know, Phoenix destroys back rows, which is just devastating in this metagame at the moment. What's my opponent doing? She is taking her sweet time. I'm going to have a quick fun deal with the Magna Warrior deck and then...
I set a card. I'll end my turn.
It's my turn. I draw.
She does there. We get our bait of Magna Warrior. What we will do is place the Wall Disruption down.
A card.
We'll place the impermanent attack and we'll set the Gamma and Magna Warrior in defense position.
I set a monster.
And we'll just kind of let her attack into it. Hopefully she doesn't have another Sacred Phoenix in hand and we can just activate the Wall Disruption to lower her attacks.
I activate a spell.
Okay, so she's got the Sacred Phoenix to her hand. So she is planning to destroy our back row. Again, which is really unfortunate. As you can tell, that's why we're in King Games at the moment, because these are like the best decks and the best players.
I use a field spell.
So yeah, she's going to use this field spell to send that to the graveyard. Okay, so it looks like we're probably not going to win with the Magna Warrior deck, but still, it's a bit of fun, so it doesn't really matter that much. We probably might switch over to maybe Silent Magician deck or something like that for the next while. Yeah, I'm pretty sure our opponent probably will not attack into us, knowing that we have the back row back there, just in case. So she's probably going to wait another turn, I'd say.
I'll end my turn.
Yeah, so she's going to wait the turn.
I draw.
Redraw. We got another Victorian Magna Warrior. We're not going to win this, guys. I'm just going to surrender. Like, it doesn't really matter. We're not going to rank down from King of Games, but we just had a bit of fun with the Magna Warrior deck. That was all, really. And I see King of Games still top of the pile. I think we're actually going to end the stream off there, guys. So if you did like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links videos, and drop a like on the video because we did get King of Games, so it's super hype. Thanks for watching, guys.